So I just had this impossible victory like an hour ago, and as you can see my impact has a question mark, but at the same time I have 10 captures. And look at the capture situation on my team and on the enemy team, and you should see why we won. Even though it felt nearly impossible, like wherever I went, I just kept on getting destroyed, because the enemies we were focused on having like map control. But I think that such map control is probably better for like team deathmatch. As yeah, well, at the first half we did manage to take C and B, and when we controlled the map, and them taking B actually, not just controlling the map, is a very good move. Because I had teams that would just do that while enemies had A and B, and in such case such map control was useless, but here they at least had both points. And it was just impossible to break through. But the thing about Nuketown is that C side is easier, because B is closer to C compared to A, and since we had the first half of the match on A side, I was hoping that we could do something in the next half. And I think that if we started from C, then the situation might have been a lot worse. Because as you can see, when enemies had the C side, the overall situation was really in their favor. And so now we are starting from C and I'm pushing B, and because I just wanted to have C and B, as we have to have both points to kind of, recover and not lose. Now here I switched to my FEG loadout to take down the chopper, and I steal the chopper, and I got 4 kills total in this match. I think maybe at least one was chopper kill, or maybe even none, well, we will see. But yeah, so we are still having the both points. Now that sniper, I don't want to say sus, but this is some next level sniping. And yeah, now I responded and I was like, okay, so what do I do now? But I kept on just going to B to protect B, like, even if I die, but I die between enemies and B, it means that we are wasting time and we are not reaching B right away. So like, it was fine for me to get killed over and over again, for as long as enemies aren't getting the B. And for some reason we still kept on doing their map control tactic. Like, they did not try to push B up until this moment, when someone did, and who went to the B, it was a random, like it was not part of the enemy stack. So the enemies themselves, they did not even try to push B. And that thing that I did is the mistake that I talked earlier, just doing the map control while not taking the points. And now, still they managed to get A and B, and things were very even in the overall score situation. And yeah, I'm just getting destroyed left, right, center. Another interesting sniper moment. And now we spawned on A because enemies pushed too deep into the C side, and we have A and C. And that is pretty hard to control, like it is almost impossible to have these points, so we absolutely needed B. And my team went to B, we took the B, last seconds, and bam. And victory. And there are actually a few lessons. Number one, do not give up. Like, imagine if instead of getting 10 captures, I would have paused for a longer time and thought that, okay, this is a lost match. We wouldn't have won them. And another lesson is to play OBG. Like, I'm happy that enemies didn't, but we should have sacrificed a few kills for some OBG captures. And the kills are not even that impressive.